Hey, how's it going, my beautiful people? So I just recently was uploading on TikTok, and I saw this video of this person, this woman. She was left like in like in front of like a dance club or something like that, or a drinking club. I don't know. And she was literally falling asleep, like she was asleep, and she was sitting on a chair. And this guy helped her. She was like, I mean, she was just knocked out. She just couldn't like wake up. She couldn't get up. So she ended up calling security just to get her help. And they says that she was sitting there for 40 minutes. Man, sometimes you gotta choose your friends wisely. Because I'm just like, I've been around people that talk smack about each other, and I don't notice this. And the fact that I will still be around them would show what type of person I was at that time. You know, it wasn't until I was just like, I knew that people would talk smack behind my back, just because that's something that people love to do. I'm just like, do you really not got nothing else to do? But that's fine, like obviously if they're talking about you, it's because you got something going on that they admire, but they don't want to tell you about it. And I say it's because sometimes you gotta watch out for your friends and choose your friends wisely. You know, I know I'm successful. I go hard for what I go for, and that's the fact. Like, that's the fact. Well, like I was, I'll be precisely on the friends that I'll pick up on. Sometimes I will do good on my success. I'll bring it up just to kind of like talk to them about it. Because they're friends. Right? Friends supposed to support each other, and instead they'll switch up the conversation and they'll talk about something else. And I'm just like, all right, obviously, my success hurts this person, and there's sometimes that I would be drinking and stuff, and I don't drink no more. I've been sober for like a year or longer. I don't really like to drink no more. And I'll just have people, I'll just be with like people that would just be knocked out, and they'll be talking smack about each other. Like, oh, this. I'm just like, I stopped hanging out with them. It's on some, it was on a serious note. I was just like, I knew what type of people they were. It's just the fact that I was still hanging around with them. It was a fact that I had to learn about that and be able to be okay with myself and just be able to love myself better, not to be around people like that, and strive for better for myself and try to look for better people that I could actually evolve and learn from, and I could teach them and they could teach me on a daily basis, and not that negative things. So sometimes watch out for your friends. If they're fake and you're doing something good, just go and find better. I had to be around the fakest people at times just so I could be real. Man, that's a real quote right there. Quote me on that. Man, if y'all think about it, some of the most realest people in this world had to go through some fake ass stuff, and the reason that they are the way they are is because they had to go through so many fake obstacles and so many fake things in their life that it showed them knowledge. Not everybody that I met was fake. It's just more like, I'm a good, genuine person. I ain't the one to talk bad about you. You could have nothing or you could have everything. I ain't gonna judge. I ain't gonna judge. I ain't gonna judge the way you look. I ain't gonna judge nothing like that. And that right there is just to show you how real I am. In that term and in that way. Why? Because y'all need to understand, sometimes these fake friends are gonna be the people that are gonna hold you back from prospering in a better way. And I say because sometimes I would waste my time on them. I would just be out and about, really not doing much. And it's not until I was able to cut them off and just do my own thing, focus on myself, was whenever I was seeing progress within myself. And I started doing these businesses, doing networking, social marketing, and all that great stuff. And I had to learn through that. I had to learn, is it rather I would be with these fake people, that they're not gonna really do much for me in my life or help me out, or would I just be on my own and just work on myself, and when the time is right, I'll make the right connections with networking and stuff. My anxiety, my antisocial skills have been better. It's not the reason that I'm antisocial. It's just more like I don't know. There's something wrong with me on that part. um, but it's something that I've always been working. I do promos for jobs and stuff, and I'm really good communicating with people, and that's how I'm able to understand them and just be able to see their point of view and just learn from that. And that's just something that I don't even know what this topic is going on. I just switched up so many topics. But what I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes you just gotta watch your back and see who's around you. If they're really gonna build up to your empire, if that's what you're going for, or if you're trying to work on your social networking skills, or even if you got talents that they might not admire, like they might be the reason why they're holding you back and stuff. And that sucks, because jealousy is just something that's just so easily to come across. Like you don't even know how hard I work. You don't even know the things that I do, like to get improving on. And that a lot of people want. Well, I wanted to talk about this topic for today is just because y'all need to understand that whenever you have your real genuine friends around you, they're able to get the best out of you in the best way. Give you that motivation, that security that you need to learn and to grow. Because I came across a lot of amazing people like that, and I didn't get the best of them, and I didn't get the best of me. Just because it was just something that I had to work with. you know um like I've just been in this phase that I'll always keep to myself, and I'm trying to like outgrow it and be better at it, just because of like certain things, to be able to work better for my networking skills and my social skills and social media and all that great stuff. Because I know I'm not the only person that feels like this at times. Sometimes you just want that support and that help that you need from other people, but sometimes you got to give it to yourself. And whenever people see your value, you start being able to connect with people like that, and just to be able to learn from it and grow from that. And now you came from having fake friends to now having real genuine friends that are teaching you and helping you, and y'all helping each other. And that's why I wanted to talk about this topic. That way, if you feel like you got nobody in your corner, well, guess what? You got yourself and the man above, Jesus Christ. A lot of times when I felt lonely and stuff, I would just have conversations with Jesus Christ. I'm like, man, like, about like, I don't know. I just talk like that. Well, not a lot, but I just have it like in my presence always to know. My family is always doing their own thing, and I'm always doing my own thing as well. So whenever we try to connect, I'm always busy. I'm always trying to do this for them. I try to work my most so I could be able to help them and teach them, certain things like this, and for my future generation of kids and for my my nieces and my nephews, to have something to be able to be inspired by, or just be able to have those connections in that manner, in that great way. And that's why sometimes knowing who's around you is really going to be beneficial or not. That's all on you. You're the one that decides who you hang around with. I'm not going to be like, hey, don't hang out with them. I can't force you not to hang out with certain people. That's all on you. Just to know what are your goal missions, what are your things that you're trying to acquire and require in your life. And I'm just here to spread some good messages on that topic. Always, if you have nobody on your corner, be your best friend. Be your own person that is going to help you evolve to the best version of yourself. Good luck and take care.